Hey guys, what's up, Andy Sparrow3. Welcome back to another episode of Pokémon Billion Diamond. In the last episode, we made it all the way here to the Valley Windworks. We got the keys now, so now we can actually enter this building. It's locked from inside. Yes, let's open this door so we can move on with our journey straight away. What? No way, you have the key? Locking the door was meaningless. I am the loser in this after all. This is no time for self-pity. I've got to alert the commander. Yeah, it's best to alert the commander, I would feel like. There's nothing to the right here, but I do assume, yes sir, we're gonna have some Team Galactic grunts once again to face, which I am more than happy to slap around. Team Galactic grunt, let's see what you have in store for, once again, our new Pokemon still to use. I love that we have a new team member on the squadron right now with Oracle, a Jirachi, which you don't see often, you know. I think it's very, very cool. Let's go Confusion this thing straight away. Should do great damage, absolutely just straight one-shots it. Cascoon has no business here against our beautiful Oracle. And we continue on by messing up this guy's job. And let's continue on. I see we have another trainer here on the top. So let's see what he has in store for us to stop us before the commander, because we have heard there is a commander in the building. Oh no. So we might have to be careful. First things first, we have a Wurmple to defeat. I think that's pretty easy once again. We've defeated one of its evolutions pretty easily earlier, so we can just Confusion away. Easy peasy, Wurmple goes down. Look at that. That's one Pokemon easily beaten. Let's see what's next. A Glameow. We can 100% just stay in. Let's see. Let's go for Confusion. But we are getting faked out. Oh boy, it's not going to do anything, but we will get flinched. So we'll need to just do another turn of Confusion. Let's see if it's enough. It is actually enough. God damn it. Oracle proving her worth once again is absolutely fantastic. Team Galactic Grunt has been beaten. And that's a little bit of money as well. Alright, and up next we have a pretty famous battle that was pretty hard back in the day, but I think we leveled up quite well. I'm one of the Team Galactic's 3 commanders. We've been trying to create a new world that's better than this one, but people have shown little understanding about what we do. You don't understand either, do you? It's just a little saddening. So let's have a battle to decide what we should do next. If I win, you leave. If you win, we, Team Galactic, will leave. Get the fancy screen, get the fancy music. We are challenged by Commander Mars. Starts out with a Zubat. So that is something we can easily beat here. This is just a Confusion. Easy peasy. This thing should go down. It is level 14, so it's a bit higher than what we've been facing. But I would say we're still adequately leveled. Monferno is our backup plan just in case things go wrong. He's level 18. Purugly. Now this thing can be a menace if you're not, you know, equipped adequately against this thing. It is super fast. It hits pretty hard. And it is decently bulky actually for this early on. So we're just going to go straight for Confusion. We're probably going to, yep, get faked out. So we take a little bit of damage. Just to be real, we do have great coverage moves. Not coverage move, but he has teeth. Oh. Boy, this will hurt a tiny bit, but we're pretty okay. And then Purugly doing great, critical hit, but he does have a berry. So he'll heal himself up here a pretty amount. That's gonna go for Confusion once again. Okay, at least he has to go for non-stab thieves, you know. They're super effective, but I think the next one still cannot kill us. But I don't think we kill with a Confusion as well, so I'm just gonna Confusion away. We are very, very low on the HP wise. Oh, we got a high roll or a crit maybe? No, a high roll. Beautiful. Look at that. Oracle proving herself. Look at that. Great XP gain. She's now level 16, halfway almost even. Because she is a legendary, she will level up a bit slower than our other team members. Oops, I messed that one up. That's alright though, I quite enjoyed our battle. I guess it's time to say goodbye and leave for the time being. Team Galactic, they were saying they had to go gather Pokemon and energy no matter what. I was creating a new universe, or so they claimed. Nothing they said made any sort of sense to me. Anyway, I can't tell you how grateful I am to you for saving me. I can finally see my little daughter again. Papa! Yuck, Papa, you're stinky. Go shower now, Stinky. Ah, sorry, haha, they had me working non-stop. Thank you, trainer. You made those bad people go away. I think the balloon Pokemon will come visiting again. Yes, on Friday, a certain balloon Pokemon will indeed come. But it is not a Friday today, and for this time around, I'm not looking to add to my team. Maybe some other day we will add it, though. And as you can see, now the upwards route has been cleared out, so we can now mosey on upwards, which is pretty dope. But first things first, I think we should heal up real quick. I think that'll be pretty useful, you know. Yes, let me heal up. Just a couple more levels, and who knows, we might have another usable team member, you know. It will just take a minute to get that Magikarp up, but that's just how it be with a Magikarp. Alright, so now, since we can go up here, we've got this interesting honey tree that I was talking about earlier. If you slather honey on a sweet-smelling tree, Pokemon may be attracted to the sweet scent. Sweet scent in the air? Yes, I want to slather it with honey. Alright, now that I've slathered it with honey, I'm pretty sure it's like 6 in-game hours for there to be a Pokemon spawn there. And I will be checking that in probably like 6 hours. I don't know if I'll be able to record that constantly, because, you know, sometimes I'm with company or with my girlfriend, or, you know, just not able to record, and then I'll just have to see off screen what I get. But there is a certain Pokemon that I would like to grab from one of these trees. If possible, that we could get it early, you know, that would be very, very splendid. If not, then oh well. But in the meantime, I think we will just continue on by battling these trainers on this next route, because we still have a pretty decent chunk of a route to explore. A Ponyta. Alright, I think we can handle a Ponyta pretty well, even though we are weak to fire types, as our, you know, handy-dandy steel type. Our confusion will still do a pretty hefty amount, I think. Absolutely, over half, that's pretty great. He just goes for Tail Whip, you know what? Completely fine. Because we can just go for a confusion, and it will absolutely kill this Ponyta. So far, we're doing pretty well. Our Oracle is going up by the levels, by the experience. Magikarp is already falling behind ever so slowly. And yeah, I mean, that's just how it be. Let's see what we do have in the grass here. We got a random Shallows. Alright, Shallows, buddy. Oracle can do it indeed. Let's go run away. Alright, and an X attack, beautiful. And we have this another hiker right here, or this hiker, I would just rather say. Look at that rocky entrance, that's hilarious. He's got a lot of Pokemon, probably a whole lot of Geodudes, yep. Definitely could not guess that, you know. We're just gonna go for straight confusions here. Geodudes are very weak special sites, so unless they all have Sturdy, which hopefully all of them, you know, not all of them have it. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. It'll be a little bit of a surprise. Oh, he has him at Chop, okay. A nice fighting type for the variation. We can just confusion away. One hit KO, 100%. Machop goes down. Here we go. Another Geodude. We can definitely just stay in and confusion away pretty easily. And that should be the end. We're doing very splendid here. This will be mostly an Oracle-based episode, I'm assuming, because he needs to be, you know, caught up more on the levels compared to Wukong. And Wukong looks like to be hitting level 19 fairly soon even, which is kind of crazy. Or Wukong's growing in power ever more. Confusion kills the Bidoof as well, and that is a nice and easy. Almost level 17. God damn it, Hiker Daniel. You didn't give me enough experience, man. How dare you? Next up we have this lady, a flower lady, I think it is. Aroma lady, alright, sorry. A Badoo, alright, Badoo. Once again, these are pretty easy to beat. And yeah, speaking about, I also just wanted to say about the honey trees. The Pokemon that we encounter, that we might, or that we will enter on our team, I'm pretty sure we can get them in the underground as well, because the underground in this game has been very, very expanded upon. I think that's definitely one of the big advantages this game has done. Compared to the original, at least. You know, it hasn't done everything perfect, but let's interrupt here by giving ourselves... we have Flame Wheel as a new move, so I think I'm just gonna get rid of Scratch. I think that's pretty decent, because now we have a physical Fire-type move, absolutely fantastic. And I do believe we can get that Pokemon in those areas as well, but I don't remember exactly how soon we can get them, you know? I know the underground is like fairly soon around the corner, but I just remember the access to certain areas is blocked off until like later gyms and such. I'm pretty certain it was that way. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look into that in between episodes. But yeah, guess we'll just have to wait and see if I get lucky on that Pokemon, because it is a pretty rare Pokemon in general, so we'll just have to wait and see. Just any tree that I will see along the way. I don't think there's too many though, but I think there's only one that we've seen so far. Pretty sure there's only one that we've seen so far. If I've missed any, then I'm just completely misremembering. Luckily, we got intimidated, but we're a special attacker. So, it doesn't really matter. Our confusion still blows this thing back. Look at that. Buddy to level 18 as well. Wants to learn Taunt. I'm gonna just keep all moves, because Buddy's not really on the team. I don't know why I was thinking that much. Up next we have a Pachirisu. The absolute god of electric types from this generation, you guys know. Absolute VGC champion. Charm, Jesus man. It's gonna lower my attack even more. Luckily, you know, it doesn't really matter since we're a beautiful special attacker. He's gonna quick attack, okay, we take some very first damage here. That's great. You know, our first damage taken since the beginning of the route. I think that's pretty nice. And it's literally a pathetic 1 damage. Picnicker Sienna has been defeated, and we get some more money on the way. So let's grab these berries as well, Pecha berries. And some nice orange berries. Alright, do it nice and free. Let's see if there's anything to the left. Yes, sir, there is. A Pokeball. Look at that. A free Pokeball. It's always nice to have. Let's jump back down, and I do believe there should be a hidden item here as well. The antidote. Alright, alright, alright. We have this next trainer here. Another rocky entrance. I guess it's just area related then, not because of the hiker. He does have a Geodude as well, though, I guess. Maybe this one is rocking sturdy. Guess we'll see. Gonna go for confusion. And see what the hell happens. We just knock it out one blow. Fan-freaking-tastic. Gotta love to see it. Leviathan to level 17, baby. Let's go. That is utterly fantastic. I want him to be a level 20 behemoth pretty soon. It's just as soon as possible, rather. Let's defeat this hiker. Because as you can see, as I said, there's quite a lot of trainers to defeat in today's episode. Wanted to get to the forest that is pretty nearby in today's episode, because I don't have too much time anymore, today at least, you know. I'm still in the preparings of you know, the bulk recording sessions. I think this one is scheduled for within 2 weeks or something, I think, something like that. So just to let you guys know, we hit Sturdy, oh no. So we finally have a Pokemon with Sturdy. We confused it, there's no way, right? No, okay, I was gonna say, it would have been so hilarious that our first Sturdy Pokemon, we just nuke with confusion. that would just be hilarious. That's just Swift, because he's on 1 HP anyway. The not very factor doesn't matter. We can preserve some confusion HP, you know? We've been using our Oracle pretty much the entire episode here. She's been stealing the spotlight, which just makes the most sense. And then we'll go ahead and check out this battle girl, who just, I guess, interrupted me rather than I walked into her. Battle Girl, we should be easy to, you know, fight. She has a Machop. And we're leading with our handy-dandy Psychic type once again. Or just still, I would rather say, I guess. Let's go for the Confusion. And that should be a one-hit KO. Absolutely smoking this route. You gotta love to see it. And then got some nice HP. XP. I concede. Yeah, it's best you concede. Let's go spray a repel. I think this is our final trainer in this route, I believe, that we can fight. Picnicker Karina. Piplup. Alright, she has one of the starters, which is actually pretty dope. I think I remember that. That's the Piplup trainer. Let's go for a Confusion and see how much we do to a tiny little Piplup. Which is actually a pretty big Piplup. Goes for Growl, so he wants to lower my attack. Once again, they all think I'm a physical boyfriend, but I'm just completely not. It's kind of funny. We're gonna Confusion, and that should be end of this nice Piplup. Piplup goes down. And that is the end. Alright, Karina is beaten. Oh, how insulting. I'm sorry. I just beat your ass. Let's grab this Pokeball, which is a Super Potion. You know what? That's actually a pretty handy item. And I do believe in this little house. Rest a while? Yes, sir. Or yes, madam, rather. We can get a free... rest up here. So fully heal up your Pokemon. I don't think this is a trainer. You just want to buy some antidotes, is what he says. And then right here, we need cut trees. Alright, so, I know this might be a bit of a shorter episode, but I wanted to get this out of the way, because I will be able to check that honey tree, I think 3 times, before the next time I'll be able to record, because it's gonna be tomorrow or the day after anyway, because I have a busy couple days coming up ahead. That's why I'm still kinda in the bulk recording session, as you guys may have noticed. If not, if I was able to check them and not able to record, I will definitely fill you guys in on what the team member was. And if we got lucky or not, I guess you guys see if we get another team member or not. In the meantime, I'll probably check out what the underground area, or when we can get that certain Pokemon in the underground area. I think we can get it there anyway. If not, we'll just have to slather those honey trees all over and keep on doing that. So yeah. I guess, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. A little bit of a slow progression, but hey, we met some team commander of the galactic Mars, we met a galactic commander named Mars, and we beat her ass pretty easily. And yes, we are stretching pretty chill right now on the game. And with that, I'm gonna leave you guys here. Next time on Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, we will be going through the forest, maybe with another team member added to the team or not. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully you guys stay tuned for more.